Hello everyone and welcome to South Park The Fractured Butthole Part 27! And in this episode we're gonna have to defeat the Pal-Coon and friends because of the fact that, well, the Coon and friends got what was coming to them and pretty much shafted, or tried to shaft, Freedom Pals out of a reward by using the new kid as a mole. Well, now we're gonna have to deal with the fact that Timmy hypnotized your own friends to fight you. Alright, so in order for to actually get this done, you might want to get the closest person to you. I mean, it's not going to be that easy to tell which one's the closest, but to be honest with you, I would take out Mosquito. I'm taking out Fast Pass because he was actually the closest and the one with the lowest HP. And every time you take down a Coon and friend that's been mind-fucked, they'll be permanently on your party. I recommended to get Mosquito out of the way because of things like that. Mosquito heals himself and also is, well, going to do a lot of things that will gross you out. I mean, bleeding is curable. Gross out? Not so much. I don't think any of the healing items cure gross out, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it will have to pass after time, but still. Now then, I'm pretty much setting up so that when we do get an ultimate, I'm going to take out every last Coon and friend here. And it's going to be for good reason to take out the Coon and friends. Especially taking out these four starting off. Look at Timmy's emoticons, by the way. It's pretty hilarious. Well, you want to know what's even more hilarious? The fact that we're actually having Gerald drop an airstrike on his own son. This is rather hilarious and sad at the same time.
Crime's a disease. I'm the cure.
Yeah, bear in mind that it was also Gerald that threw his son under the bus anyway when he was Skate Cut 42. But enough about that. We just need to take down Freedom Pals Coon and friends, sorry, as quickly as humanly possible. We're not fighting the Freedom Pals this time around. Now it's time for to actually turn the tables on these guys, especially Mosquito for grossing me out earlier. And bear in mind though, if you knock these guys out, whatever bad stats is on them is going to be removed once they come back to your side. Up, and now to take out the Coon and friends once and for all. And now that we got them out of the way, we have a whole battalion on our side. Against Professor Timothy, or Dr. Timothy, and let's just say he's going to bring out some more Coon and friends to mind rape. And sure enough, he does. He brings in Captain Diabetes and Super Craig. Okay, those two you actually want to knock out of the way before you even deal with Professor Timothy, or should I say Dr. Timothy. He's sort of Professor X, to be honest, but Dr. Timothy is actually not that much of a pushover this time around. Granted, he doesn't attack you directly. He does, however, makes it a point to charm or confuse your characters so that your characters can attack you. But them being confused is not as dangerous as them being charmed. Now, Professor Timothy himself doesn't attack. Like talking about it. Wait, no, let me take that back. He does attack because I do believe his charm and his confusion actually does damage. So yeah, bear that in mind. I had to retract that because I was thinking about that because it does happen in this part. And also bear in mind Timothy also moves everywhere. How ironic that this is actually one of 2 times we get to fight Professor Timothy. We're not close enough with the Coon. Oh well, let's just sit him out for right now. Or at least give him something to drink. You know what? I'm leaning towards giving him something to drink. let's let him get strong enough to take out Professor Timothy, or at least get the gross out off of Butters. Alright. We can use the Confusatron or the Chaos Blast. I guess Confusatron then. That's not gonna stop Super Craig from attack. Oh wait, that's definitely not gonna stop Super Craig from attacking them, because the Confusatron actually only shocks anybody that's mind fucked. They can't be confused because they're already confused. Let's see if I can pound away Captain Diabetes' health, or go after Professor Timothy, whichever one comes first.
Oh, is this my turn already? Okay. Make it this puncheroo.
Alright.
Working on it.
We do need to do something about Super Craig, because he really does hit hard. And once again, he's teleporting over to a different area. Of course. So let's go on ahead and lower Super Craig's, or let's lower his defenses. I might as well, because the more that we do damage to Professor Timothy, the better. Why do I keep saying Professor? I meant Doctor. He's gonna keep teleporting, I guess. So oh wait, he's actually doing something. Oh crap, he is! No wait, no, it doesn't do damage. I thought it did. Oh well. But still, confusion is kind of a terrible thing to have. So, let's just deal with these guys via Zika Rush, or Pandemic Pestilence. Wrong, I got the wrong abilities mixed up. Whatever the case, at least we got Captain Diabetes back.
Captain Diabetes, prepare to strike.
Alright. We do need that heavy hitter, so we're gonna have to heal Diabetes first, and then deal with Super Craig. Let's see. Does he have another turn? Oh, he has another turn in the next few turns. Might as well do something about Call Girl, because I need her to be unconfused, because she's going to attack a number of people if she's not confused. I mean, if she's still confused. And yeah, I had to stop what I was doing during this recording because my batteries ran out. But we managed to defeat Professor Timmy before we got Craig. Still in all, this was one of those battles that was a puzzle battle, but you could actually overwhelm Timmy with every single Coonan Friend.
What happened? How'd my lip get busted?
Where the fuck did Classy go? Dr. Timothy! You fucking animal! He was trying to help us!
Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, New Kid. You guys started this war, not us!
You don't fucking understand! Dr. Timothy was working on a way to save all of us! Freedom Pals and Coon Friends!
What?
Easy, Doc. You've taken a lot of hits.
Wow, this is your guys' base? This is fantastic. This looks like so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, Coon Lair has a lot of cool stuff too. But yeah, this is cool. Dr. Timothy was never your enemy. He was trying to help us all.
But how?
With this.
Oh my god, he's figured it out.
It was Dr. Timothy's passion. He worked tirelessly in it.
A franchise plan that involved everyone. Each hero got their own movie and TV series. Every hero mathematically equal to the other.
Jesus, this is incredible. Timothy almost worked himself to death trying to come up with it.
Tim.
So while we were out trying to stick it to you guys, Timmy was actually trying to include us.
Yeah, and then this kid nearly killed him. We're sorry the new kid is an asshole. That isn't our fault.
Yeah, we were just using you guys. There's a $100 reward for this cat.
And you wanted her to yourselves.
Yeah, but not anymore. If we proved anything tonight, it's that we are the best when we are all together. It's too late for that.
We all started as one team. We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason. To sell our franchise and make millions of dollars. Let's be one team again.
I agree. Come on, guys, no more civil war. Let's get the reward money for this cat and use it together for one franchise.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
But we're calling it Freedom Pals.
Freedom Pals.
And so, like, Timmy is sort of the leader of Freedom Pals? He's the one in charge? Yes. Well, I think it's awesome. Honestly, Freedom Pals is a way better name than Coon and Friends. Freedom Pals. Freedom Pals. I'm super cool with this.
Then it's settled.
Tomorrow, get the reward money for scrambles, and we use it kickstart Timmy's franchise plan. Together, Freedom Pals, Retribution, but with inclusion!
Fuck yeah, you guys, let's do this.
And thus, Day 4 begins and Day 3 ends. However, Day 4 begins on a different note. Instead of Good Morning South Park like we normally see, it's quiet. Rather alarmingly quiet. Don't forget to check your toy box if you happen to have the time to do so. And, well, there's only parts in there, but that's okay. Let's just go on ahead and see what's going on outside and why is it so quiet. Oh my god. As you can clearly see, your parents, this is the only time you can actually go in their room, by the way, are not in their room. They're not even in the house. Once again, your parents has been kidnapped. This time it's not the police doing, because we just rescued them from the police. But damn! I'm afraid to even go in there. And, I went in there anyway. What is with all this red paint? What the hell? Who do you think's gonna have to clean this up?
An attack
Jesus.
on the SPP police station last night has left citizens in shock and disbelief. With prisoners now on the loose and policemen in the hospital, one member of the Chamber of Commerce has had enough and is announcing his bid for mayor.
The citizens of South Park deserve to feel safe. Safe from vigilantes who go around farting on people's heads. Together, we can free ourselves from the anal terrorism that has been forced upon us. My name is Mitch Connor, and I endorse this message.
So now there's two dilemmas. The guy that sent city ninjas after you may be responsible for your parents' kidnapping and is now running for mayor. Mayor McDaniels is a terrible mayor. Well, it's time for us to transform and get ready to kick his ass. Or at least we would if it wasn't for this. Remember part 4 where we had to deal with those pedophile priests in the back of the church trying to rape New Girl? Yeah. Priest Maxie now has a special mission for you, and that is to go find a person who will know about your religious identity. So, yeah. We'll have to go and find that person who will help out with the religious identity before we actually pursue Mitch Connor.
Freedom Pals. All Freedom Pals report to base immediately.
And speaking of pursuit, somebody needs to pursue these parents who littered the entire town and make them clean it up. And now Mysterion wants everybody to go back to Freedom Pal Base because something happened at Freedom Pal Base, just like something happened at my house. We're going to have to take a fast travel there, but before we do that, we now have free reign to go back to the police station and go get the side quests for those mugshots that we took back or posted up like several parts ago. As a matter of fact, I should have gone to the police station. I really should have. Why am I going the other way? I don't know. But now all of a sudden you see Mitch Connor articles in the newspaper every time you punch these newspaper vending machines. Whatever the case, folks, let's go on ahead and go into the police station because now the police will let you through no problem since we beat the shit out of them. If you didn't take a selfie with them after you arrested Token's dad, you could take a selfie with him now. Just want to point that out to you. Oh, and by the way, yeah, there was a Yowie pick here in the police station that you would have probably missed out on if you didn't get it back in day 2. And by completing this, we get the Fanatic Visage artifact and the Idol of Inappropriate Touching. I'm not sure about the Idol of Inappropriate Touching, but we may need the Fanatic Visage once I get another equip slot. But before we go back to the Freedom Pal space, there is one last thing I wanted to show you. And that would be Tweak's ultimate. Actually, I never got the chance to show you before he actually used his new ultimate with Super Craig. Upon getting an ultimate, Tweak will get hyped up on coffee and literally electrocute his opponent. So now I showed every last ultimate except for one character. We'll get to that later, but right now let's go back to Freedom Pal base. And now we'll find out exactly what's going on with the Freedom Pal base. Seeing as how Freedom Pal base... Well, I was going to say there was going to be a dire emergency here, but now we actually unlocked our last summoning. Yes, Classy just so happens to be our last summoning. And we unlocked her by saving her from Shub Niggurath. And what her special ability is, you dial her on speed dial and Classy will show up in the middle of battle and run over anyone within 3 straight lines. So yeah, she's pretty damn effective. Arguably one of the better... Actually, she's not as good as Nenjimba, but it's pretty damn good. Now then, let's see what's up with the Freedom Pal headquarters. Well, everyone's looking at something. I wonder what it is. Oh.
It's all gone, man.
Timmy's franchise plan. All that work. It's barely even readable.
It must have come in the night. Got past the security grid.
Damn it.
Who the hell would do this?
I'll bet it was the 6th graders. Only they would stoop to this level.
No, this was someone who wanted to hurt us personally. Yes, Siri.
Incoming video message.
Play the message, full screen.
What is this place?
Hey, isn't that the new kid's parents?
This is a message to Coon and friends.
Oh, God damn it.
Looks like I have something that the new kid wants. That's good because the new kid has something that I want.
Connor, that son of a bitch.
Care to make a trade, new kid? Let's make a deal.
Hey, listen, you're gonna be in big trouble if you don't. Ah! He hit me. Did you see that?
Get outside, and then do exactly as I say, new kid, or you will never see your parents again. And hurry, or else there'll be more of this.
Where are they, fat ass?
Where is who, you cat?
The new kid's parents, where are they?
How should I know?
Because that's fucking you. You took the new kid's parents because you hate that we merged with Freedom Pals.
It's not true. I want this mega franchise more than anybody. Tell him, guys. You have 5 seconds, Cartman. I'm on your side. New kid, you believe me, don't you? I'll prove my innocence, you assholes.
Come on, we gotta get that fat fuck. What'd he tell you?
Well, thanks to that, Dr. Timothy has unlocked every single class that I happen to own. Even a certain class in the DLC. Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for right now, I had to get a brand new ultimate and a brand new attack. And due to the fact that I ended up getting a good DNA... Oh wait, I actually found some other items off screen. I'll worry about that before we deal with it later. But for right now, we're about to go over to Token's house before we leave first. Or at least Token's room. We are in Token's house. Anyway, in Token's room, I didn't even realize that until now. There is the locker combination in Tupperware's character sheet. Even Tupperware has a weakness. But Tupperware's locker combination is actually home to the recipe for the Tupperware Mark II armor, which is basically what Tupperware is wearing right now. So now it's time for us to leave Token's home, aka Freedom Pal Base, to see what's going on.
Alright, new kid. I'm gonna tell you where to go, and you're gonna go there on foot. No fast travel. You got that? The first one is easy. Go to the place where people get their coffee fix. Better hurry. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Mitch Connor's not playing around. He's disabled all of the fast travels, meaning you're gonna have to go on foot to go to Tweak Brothers Coffee. And I'm gonna skip to where we actually get there, and also skip every other clues he gives around, because it's actually, well, no, we're actually close to the area anyway, but everything else we're gonna skip. Because, yeah, it's basically going to be you walking there on foot.
Vigilante? I don't know if you're a hero.
Yeah, and also you have to talk to this guy. But, as soon as you do, however,
That's real good, new kid.
well,
Now I'm gonna make things a little harder
we're
on you.
gonna end up
Instead
going
of
into
telling
a
you where to
boss
go,
battle.
I'm giving
So
you a
yeah, I
road.
might as well just
You ready?
say,
A place where death comes in
after
all
this,
shapes and
I'm cutting
sizes.
out
Go into this
any
door
and
to find
all
what you're
travels
Dude, I'm
with Mitch
so
Connor's
wasted.
riddles. I'm cutting that out. So let's step outside.
Oh, don't think you can run from a shitty ninja. You see, shitty ninja always have a backup plan. You have made many enemies in this town, Vigilante. And now, you will have to face us all at the same time. Group leaders, think it down,
Sixth graders!
Raising girls assemble!
They took our jobs!
Haha, Vigilante! Everybody mad at you! Prepare to die!
Did I say boss? I meant to say Mook Rush. Yep. We have one of those bosses. So let's go on ahead and change up our lineup here. We're gonna be using I think we're gonna be using Mysterion and Mysterion, Professor Chaos, and Call Girl this time. And yeah, my
Time to die!
and yeah, my mic went down because I found some artifacts on a different playthrough to catch up, because I ended up missing footage to show how I ended up getting all of those skills, or should I say all of those classes unlocked.
There was more to that.
But with
Shit out, boys!
the
Glad to be working with you new kids.
what was I trying to say? Oh yes, but with this battle, you pretty much took on every single bad guy in the entirety of this game that you've already fought.
This calls for Call Girl.
So there's nothing really new here. But this is going to be what's going to happen for the remainder of this game. Sorry, I bit my tongue there. But for the remainder of this game, you're going to have mixed enemies, like crab people and bums, raisin girls and ninjas, sixth graders and chaos minions.
Pretty okay.
Just to name a few examples.
This is my time.
But let's show off Classy since we happen to have her. Or rather, I should heal Mysterion first. Or, no, heal Professor Chaos, because he got charmed. Now let's call Classy. This ought to make things a little bit more interesting and probably thin the herd. Ha! Look at their emblem on her car. This was actually pretty funny. And we managed to kill off one of the enemies that we have. I think two of them, actually. But we missed a sixth grader, at least. No, we killed the Raisin Girl. Holy shit! We one-shot the Raisin... Oh, that really hurt.
Japanese ninja, damn it!
But we managed to kill off 3 enemies. Now all that's left is a sixth grader and a redneck.
Appropriate.
So, quite frankly, this boss battle is really unnecessary, but it's filler. That's what it is. It's filler for the main story.
See that? Who needs ninja stars and crab claws?
And you guys pretty much picked the wrong 4th grader to deal with. Come forth, Vanguard 1! For I am woken! Yes! Delete! Delete! Delete!
Oh, yeah, you don't want to
Oh wait, we missed the 6th grader. Damn it!
Call girl heeds the call.
That's okay. He's dead. And with that said, there went the milk rush. Oh, but don't you worry. That's pretty much going to be day 4 in a nutshell. Nothing but boss rushes. And I ended up getting a Mitch Connor hat for my troubles. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't beaten the Crabs or the Shinobi, well, you would end up having to deal with them later. So, with that said, we're going to be heading over to the next destination. I'm going to cut.
A place where death comes in all shapes and sizes? What could it mean? We've got to solve this riddle. Take down Connor together and prove our innocence. And hey, thanks for being the only one who believes in me.
Hey, new kid. I've been following what's going on. I'm trying to pinpoint Cartman's location. For now, just do what he says so he doesn't get suspicious.
Alright, we are here at Jimbo's Guns, which is where the clue leads. Now that we're here, we're going to have to find a person wearing a Mitch Connor shirt, which is easy, because that's the only person here that's wearing a Mitch Connor shirt. And we're going to have to take a selfie with him.
You're going to get somebody killed.
And in a way, since he's kind of got a point, we just got a couple of officers killed. I mean, it's not like it's our fault, but still, we're going to have to go to the next place that he wants us to go to.
Desert, part jungle, where happiness reigns.
And that is the playground. And while Cartman is trying to make it so conspicuous, everybody knows it's Cartman that is doing this. And that's kind of an awkward way to end up after you eating cheese all night, and that is with your legs up on a park bench. Anyway, now we finally made it to the park. I went and did a little bit of cutting here. And now it's time for us to see this woman here and get a selfie with her. This is mandatory selfies, by the way. And there's nothing you could actually do to avoid this, because these selfies will actually bite you in the ass.
We just cleaned our patio. I had to do what he said.
Alright, now we can selfie. As worried as she is, as soon as she takes the selfie, she does smile, at least. So now that we've got this,
sorry, kid. I have what I need now. See you around.
We're going to have to confront Cartman, aka Mitch Connor, at the community center. But not just yet.
All of his messaging has been coming from the community center.
You see, we have some unfinished business. I.e., we're going to have to go to Stark's Pond. And we're going to be dealing with that in Part 28. This is RV Man 985. See you guys next time as we not only go to Stark's Pond for one last confrontation with the rednecks, but we'll also see a gay fish.